Hi guys, welcome to this week's Alakazam live. I hope you can hear us. H once again is away.
Is he going to be away every Tuesday?
At the moment he is. He's doing his personal training course, and today, bless him, he had to take in a guinea pig.
Who did he take?
Well, it was a choice between me and Jen, and seeing as I can't do anything, he took Jen. So there you go. Cheers everyone. Happy Tuesday afternoon.
We should see if we can live stream from it next time. that would be fun. I hope you're well, guys. We've got a ton of stuff that we're going to talk about and show you today. You're going to see us twice this week as well.
Ah, yes. Thursday.
Or maybe 3 times actually, because we'll do a vlog as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
So first of all, we've got to apologise because the vlogs have been sort of slipping away, and we haven't done one for ages. We did one last week. Now we are actually going to focus on making sure we do a vlog weekly.
Yeah, I mean we say that now.
We do say it, and we've got every intention of doing one every week, and time just runs away with us. But we are really going to attempt to do one every week. That's the standard vlog. It will go out on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
So just in time for the weekend. And every Tuesday we'll be doing our lives here. And Thursday night, this Thursday, we've got a special guest. We're launching 2 brand new Alakazam products.
Yep.
One of them will be this one, so you will get to see the trailer. And plus, on the after show, I am going to be sharing my routine for this.
Yeah.
I say my routine. I've got a few routines for it, but this is one for a specific type of
yeah,
thing,
it's
which
very clever.
I'll explain it on the night, but that will be taught in full on the after show if you purchase this on Thursday.
I was going to go into a little bit of detail about that, but I guess I'll save it for Thursday.
Yeah, we'll go into it Thursday. Also, we're going to sort of, we don't usually do this, but we're launching a pre-release on Thursday, or a pre-order item on Thursday as well.
Yeah, I guess because it works perfect because of the time of the year really.
Yes.
for this item. So yeah, will it be out before?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll have dates of release and everything on Thursday, whereas the one I just showed you will be ready to go. So Friday morning they'll start popping out in the post. But it's going to be a great night. We're going to have an after show there. We've got a special guest joining us as well, so that's great. Yeah.
I was just going to add.
Yeah,
I want to say hello to a few people.
Say hello to a few people.
And set the competition. I know some people have already got their comments in because they know how this works. We have a random comment generator which will be giving away one of these bad boys, not filled with coffee though, which is probably good because it tastes not great. So
mine tastes alright. What's wrong with yours? Well, you made it.
No, I didn't make it. I added the hop. You put the milk in first, which
in coffee,
as a coffee lover,
it makes no difference. That's a tea thing.
No. If it's instant, right, we're not going there. Anyway,
right, no, we will go there.
All right, okay. You can't add milk to instant. It goes all lumpy. You have little bits on it. You do.
No. You don't have milk in first with tea.
Right.
But with coffee, it makes no difference.
No, it all goes all lumpy.
Am I right or am I right?
It goes all lumpy on top. Kind of that.
Right.
Anyway, they're going to get one of these. So all you got to do is comment, guys. The more you comment, the more chance you got, I guess. And we're going to give away a mug from the random generator. I want to say look, Tony Hawkins, never milk first. Okay.
What? Even on
which means
instant,
I'm right.
Even
Thank
on
you,
instant
Tony.
coffee. Right now, I'm just going to
You're
do
wrong,
this.
Peter Davies right. Boom.
No, I'm not having that.
Actually, a lot of it's coming in. Simon Beckman says wrong, Peter Davies right. I will just say this is a first, so I'm going to milk this, for all it's worth. Steve Wills, I agree with Dave. There we go. Mick Wilson, you're wrong, Peter.
Mick, I expected more from you.
What have we got here? We have got any news on the assassin session. Yeah, you set that, didn't you?
Yeah, we will get round to it. It is just a matter of time, really. It's just having the time to do it.
Yeah.
That's the only issue we've got, really. We're trying to do so much at the moment with regards to the lives and the vlogs and everything else we got going on. It is just finding the time because It is an evening. We want to do it in an evening, so as many of you guys can tune in as you like. So for us, it's finding the right day to do it and everything. Now, I can't.
I love everyone's opinion on the coffee. It's quite funny. Andy Robertson says beer before coffee.
Good shout.
Michael Gordon says vodka first. So yeah, we're finding the tone here. That's cool. Right, off of the coffee subject, but obviously you have the mug that you could win.
Yeah.
I will say a few hellos as well, because we have some people who are religious and
while you're
don't
saying
miss.
hellos, I'm
Yes.
going to pop out and I'll be back because something is happening here.
Okay.
So you carry on with what you're doing. Go on, carry on. Don't worry about me.
No, I'll just let you go then. I'll do some hellos, as I say, because we have some of you guys who are like religious. You join us every Tuesday. I know for some people they can't because you're at work and it's a bit of an awkward time, but let's say some hellos. So hello to Tony Hawkin, Andy Robertson, Anthony Roberts, Mick Wilson. We've got Mark Daines. Laurie Day, hi Laurie, not very well, hope you get better soon. Steve Smith, Mick Wilson, Dan Ives. Guys, thank you for joining us. There's loads of you out there, so I can't list you all because it doesn't make very entertaining watch. But thank you so much for joining us. We have this as well, which we were going to talk about, but as Pete's left me, I'm going to talk about it.
No, I'm back.
Oh, can I talk about it still?
Yes, please do.
Okay. This is our newsletter. Peter, you used to love finding a little corner and reading.
Do you know what? It sounds quite sad, but anyone that's been into magic as long as I have will know before the internet. Actually, Alakazam started before the internet. So what we used to do as magic dealers to inform all our customers as what was coming out, we couldn't email because there was no email. We couldn't put up a nice fancy website. We would, and it didn't look like this, but we used to just sort of type out a newsletter, photocopy it, and just send it out to everyone in the post. I mean, those were the days when you had to stick sort of 500-600 stamps on these bits of paper to send them out. But I used to love receiving them. I really did. So even though I was a dealer myself, if I got them from Hank Lee at the time, JB Magic, I used to sort of, as soon as they came in, I used to put it in my bag, and then when I was on the train I used to sort of read it. And for me, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed when they turned up. So we thought we were going to take a step back in time to the good old days of the newsletter.
Yeah, because if you're anything like me, I mean, emails are great, but I mean, my inbox must have a good 50 or 60 emails a day, and there's only enough time to properly...
From me.
Well, yeah, yeah, but no, to properly read it. Do you know what I mean? You skim read emails like that, but sometimes some of the stuff you send out in emails is really good information. There's some great ideas and tips within it, and we know that if you get this in your hands, you are going to read it. You know, it's one of those things. You make time to read it. And there's some good sections in here as well. Andy's got a book review in each episode. We've got John Carey that's got a trick. I've got my lowdowns are back in written format. Jenny's got a deal of the month. And you write everything else, I guess.
Yeah. So we're going to have, every month we're going to have a section on the Academy to tell you what's coming up. There's going to be a trick from John Carey, kindly donating a trick every month for our readers. A bit of information about what we've been up to, like Dave said, the lowdown, book reviews. So every month we're planning to bring one of these out. So these will go in free of charge within every order. Now I've already had about 10 emails from different people asking if they could pay and subscribe to it. So you can't buy these, they go in with the orders, or if you come in the shop you can pick one up. Now I will say they are, I'm not saying it's a limited edition item, but we're only getting so many printed every month. So when they run out, they run out. So if you miss out,
I'm going to get one of those
I've already got one.
Have you got one already?
Yeah, no, I've got a little folder thing to keep one of each in.
One of them.
So we're already working on next month's. These, I think we're going to have to up the order actually, because I totally underestimated how many we would get rid of. Even in the first week, we're nearly out.
The popularity of them as well.
We've had a lot of really nice comments on them, and I knew people would like I knew people would like it, because you don't get them anymore. You don't get something to read and sit down and actually read through and get the full information and stuff, you know. So
I think it's awesome. It's very rare that you ever go backwards on something, but I think this is absolutely perfect, you know. So there we go. You've got one, if you've received one, let us know what you think of it in the comments. And remember, you're in with a chance of winning a mug just by commenting. There we go.
So comment in, and if you can, if you haven't liked our Facebook page, pop up there and like it now. Hit the big like button. And secondly, what are you laughing at now? See, I can't even see that from here. My eyesight's so bad.
Mark Call's comment.
Oh, what did Mark comment? My good friend Mark Call. I say my good friend now.
Yeah.
I might change that after I hear the comment.
No, the comment is, as always, based around my mum.
Good old Lynn.
There we go.
Is Lynn watching?
I don't know, probably not. It's
Hello,
saying
Lynn.
that she should write something every month. That would not be good for me, because that'd be Dish in the Dirt with Lynn Loosely.
Oh my God.
No. Right, so can I subscribe to Alakazam Telegram? That's what someone's just said.
Lovely. No. You can only get it by placing an order or coming in the shop.
They may have just tuned in, but no.
So if you haven't liked our Facebook page, please like it. Please share this video as well. Go up while we're live and hit that share button. Let's get some more magicians watching. Remember to comment.
We're on our way to 13,000, and when we get there, we've got another crazy giveaway.
Yeah.
So if you joined us last time, you'll know how crazy that actually was.
It was crazy.
Crazy. As Leo Smetzers would say.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So join us, like our page, tell your friends. And on to what we're talking about this week.
We will talk about this first. We have just announced today a brand new Academy course, which is happening in November. And I'll give you a little bit of information about it.
Hi, I'm Chris Congreve. Join me on my Alakazam Academy course, where you're going to learn 10 professional routines. I'll go out and perform these all the time, as well as one sort of slightly cheeky one that you're going to do down the pub. And also my card in wallet presentation. You'll get something in the post along with that, which you can only get if you sign up to this course as well. So I hope you're going to join me, and I'll see you there.
Back. Right, so that's it. We are back. I've got a mouthful of smoke.
Completely underestimated the length of that.
For someone that always talks a lot, like Chris Congreve, I said, send me a video, it's about 5 seconds. So the great Chris Congreve is coming here to give an Alakazam Academy course. If you check it out on the website, you'll see the fantastic list of effects that he's going to be teaching.
Yeah.
As well as that, obviously you're going to get tips and advice from a working pro, so they're priceless, really. It's going to be a fun night. If you've ever seen Chris before, you know it's going to be fantastic. Did you want to say some hellos?
I want to say hello to Eric Olsen, actually, from Florida. We couldn't be at the Genie convention this year, but hope it's a good one, and good to hear from you, mate. Ian Raymond Walker said, I think he's referring to this, if Dave has a long tooth problem. Now, this is what happens when you question the...
Shall I tell them the story?
No, we don't need to tell
them
the story.
Okay.
I mean, basically, my face was going to be cut from the magazine, and I said, you know what, it'd be nice to have a picture in there. And so he's gone and edited me and turned me into a vampire.
One word of advice that I give everyone is do not argue with the designer.
I didn't argue with him. I merely said it would be nice if it was in there.
And now it's in there.
And now it is in there. And I look
like a
horrific.
Vampire. Actually, Jenny was none too pleased with hers.
Yeah, well,
because it's the Halloween edition, you see,
Yeah.
everyone's sort of vamped up. I didn't have a photo in this one.
No.
So I am not vamped
You were
up.
sensible, weren't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
I might have a photo in the Christmas edition as Santa.
Can I be the elf?
You are going to be an elf.
Oh, right, okay.
You don't have to ask. Right, so, right, get your messages in below to be in with a chance of winning the mug. Any questions you want to ask us as well. In case you missed earlier on this Thursday at 7 p.m. UK time, we have got an Alakazam live product launch where we'll be launching one new product which is going to be available there and then, and you're going to have access to an after show.
Yeah.
And we are going to be setting another new product on pre-sale, which we're going to give you all the information in that live, and we're going to have a special guest, and we'll most probably have some bits thrown into the after show as well.
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes indeed.
So what do you want to do now? Do you want to go and talk about this?
I am going to perform a trick for you guys. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
And given that we've got this cool overhead shot, I thought it'd be nice to do it live. Doing it live, so hopefully I do it well.
It's
no pressure.
Yeah, it's a great effect. It's been one of our favourites for years. So
before I do, managed to get a few of these at a very good price. Now, what is this? You may ask.
What is that, Dave?
Oh, thank you for asking. This is Franz Harari's The Experiment. All right. Now, if you know Franz, you'll know that he's a big illusionist. He travels huge shows around the world, and I mean, like, I think we're talking like multi-million pound shows, if not, hundreds of thousands of pounds. The projections that he has going on, the staging, he has like 30 dancers and all this, and it is a huge, massive production every time he does a show. Now, this is one of his older shows, and this thing's called The Experiment, okay? And what it is, basically, he's performing his illusion show, but he's doing it on friends and family of who work for the show, I guess.
Yeah.
So what it has allowed him to do is put a secondary mic on, all right, and the main mic gets cut every time he goes to his secondary mic, and this is aimed at magicians. So when he's on stage, he's pretty much talking you through what's going through his mindset, who's getting into what position now, and it's really, really interesting to watch. I put this on yesterday, and you kind of get sucked into it because you forget that he's
so you're
doing a
watching
show.
the performance, but then he's talking you through it at the same time as performing.
Yeah, and going through his mindset and where he's going next, who's in what queue, what he needs to do next, and he's always 2 or 3 steps ahead of where he's going, and he's just talking you through it. So
great.
A green light comes up on the screen when the audience's mic is live, and then it disappears when your mic's live. And it's just a really interesting documentary, I guess. And then there's also an extra on there where they take you behind the scenes. And we just saw these and got them at a really good price. I think they're $9.99, and we have 10 of them. So I just thought...
Are they on the site?
They're on the site, yeah. It's called Franz Harari's The Experiment. And it's just, if you like sitting and watching documentaries on magic, which I love, then it's a great watch. And as I say, there's a behind the scenes thing on there as well. But I thought we'd get 10 in.
Well, it's really interesting to see how a pro of that level actually works, because these shows are not small things. It's not like us going out and doing a wedding where you got your case.
Yeah.
I mean, these are huge shows, and obviously there's a lot more going on than just a guy on stage.
There's over 100 people involved in this show.
Yeah.
I mean, that is massive. And every little music cue, and like even these hand gestures that he does at one point, he's saying, I'm now cueing the guy to make the doors open. So I don't use electronics because they can fail. So this hand gesture here, I'm about to do it, and he does it, and then it opens.
You see the door open, very nice.
And then he goes again, this hand gesture here, the back and sides are going to close, and they do, and he goes, and now this one means the front one's going to come up. And he's talking to you as he's doing it.
That's great.
It's really cool.
I think I'm going to grab one myself, actually, because that's the type of thing I like. There's a question put on, is our counter working? Is it turned on?
Is our counter?
Our Facebook counter. Is the switch on or off?
Yeah, it's on, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, well, what's wrong?
Someone said it's not working. Someone hit the like button. Let's see if it's working. I won't wait for it because we're on a delay. Right. Okay, so that was the Franz Harari DVD. They're on our site now. We've only got 10 in stock, and they're only a tenner.
They're normally $17.99, I think, around about that price.
Oh,
so
cool.
There you go.
Brilliant.
Great deal for that.
So, do you want to go and perform something?
Yeah, I'll go and perform something. Before I do, you're going to drop a trailer in for this, I believe.
Yeah, let's, we'll go, let me change that then. So, this is Move Zero. We're going to be talking a bit more about this on the vlog as well, but anyone that knows John Bannon or knows the Move Zero DVDs knows exactly what to expect here. They're all semi-automatic card tricks, up to an amazing standard.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy showed us 2 he learnt this morning, which were great.
You're going to do one on the vlog?
I am going to do one on the vlog. But for now, we will play the trailer for this while Dave gets himself ready to perform a trick to you guys. Ooh. So here we go with the Move 04, hopefully, trailer.
I have some cards here. Go ahead and shuffle them up.
It's not dropping any.
I just want you to be sure that I don't know where any of the cards are.
Shuffling skills aren't
That's
that
great. Now, hold them.
Yep.
And then give me about half or maybe a little more.
Let's go there.
Okay, perfect. And then shuffle those. And then take some of those. You can take a couple or you can take a lot and just drop them on there. But make sure you keep at least some for yourself. Okay?
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
So you have some cards left, right? Count them and remember the number of cards that you have.
Okay.
Okay, got it? Now, you have a number in mind. A number that no one could have predicted in advance, right?
No.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards one at a time, and I want you to remember the card that's at your number. So if you were thinking of 1,
Yeah.
you'd remember this card.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got one?
Yeah.
11.
Got one.
Okay, perfect. Now, I want you to concentrate on your card. Now, if you had a different number, you'd be thinking of a different card right now.
Yeah.
Okay, concentrate on your card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal the cards on the table one at a time, and I want you to spell the name of your card.
Okay.
One letter for each card.
I hope I know how to spell.
So if it was a queen, you know, you think to yourself, don't say anything out loud, Q-U-E-E-N, right? Then the middle name is of, always, and then the last name is the suit, clubs,
Yeah.
hearts, spades, or diamonds, right? Got it?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Silently, oh, and when you get to the end, I want you to think, don't say anything, and don't change your expression, but just think the word stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Scream it in my head.
There you go, scream it in your head. Perfect. Here we go.
Yep, ready.
Oh man, did you feel that? I just got a real funny feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you think stop?
I yelled it in my head. Yes,
Did
I
you?
did.
Oh,
Yes, I
it
did.
was pretty loud. I heard it all the way over here. Now, what card are you thinking of?
Ace of diamonds.
The Ace of Diamonds would be cool if this was the Ace of Diamonds.
It would blow my mind. Yeah.
I think you have a little bit more psychic ability than you think.
That's all you. I didn't do that.
Oh, I think you did.
Guys, are we not getting any sound with Dave? If we're not getting any sound, let me know. No sound, guys. Are you getting sound with me? Is that flashing?
No.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Huh. So have I got sound? Let me know. And then if not, I will go.
What should this be on at the back?
No, that should be, it should be fine. Maybe it's come in wrong. So I can go and sort that out. Lost audio, no audio with overhead camera. Peter, we can hear you. Cool. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop another performance in of something else. I'm going to go and sort out Dave's audio. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you one of the other courses that we have coming up. And this will be the next Academy course that's coming up. So watch this and then I will be back and so will Dave.
Hello, I'm Chris Rawlins and very soon I'm going to be part of the Alakazam Online Academy. During the course, which is in 2 parts, I'll be teaching you every detail that I know about the drawing duplication, how to perform it, how I perform it, and lots of methods that you can apply in the real world. We'll also be discussing walk-around mentalism, and I'll be also tipping some full performance pieces that you can go right out and do. Not only will I be talking about methods and presentations, but we'll also be talking about the details that really matter, how I present certain effects, why I choose to do those effects. This is a fully interactive course, so in real time, the people that are part of this workshop will be able to chip in, ask questions, we'll be able to brainstorm ideas, have open discussions. The possibilities of this really are endless. We could end up in any direction, covering all sorts, and that's what I'm most excited about. There is of course a formal structure to this online training course, which you can see below, but as well as that, you're guaranteed to get many more nuggets of great information from a true working professional. I'm really excited to be part of this online training academy with Alakazam Magic, and I can't wait to share with you everything that we have planned and so much more. If you sign up soon, you get an early bird discount ticket price, and what's important to note is that this will not become a product, this will not become a download. This is an interactive real-time session only available to people that sign up, and after that it will disappear and be gone. The good news for the people that sign up is that this means I can share things that I'm not quite ready to release to everybody right at this moment. So I hope to see you very soon as part of the Alakazam Online Training Academy. The course is called Revealing Mentalism, and I'll be doing just that.
Okay, let's try this. So guys, just let us know if you can hear me before I start. Just one of you give Pete a little thumbs up, because I don't want to keep going with this if you can't hear me. So one of you let us know, and then I will get started.
We're on a bit of a delay, so
Let's see what they say.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, alright, okay. So like I said before, I did a silly gag about the thumb. I won't do that again. And now I'm going to show you a little card trick. This card trick basically is played the world over. It's known as 3-card Monty, find a lady, chase the ace. Now in this instance, I have 3 jokers and a queen. So this is the 4-card trick. But actually what I'm going to do is mix these up a little bit. And we're going to play the 3-card trick. I'm going to get rid of one of the jokers, okay? This joker is going to go just down here. And now we're going to play the game. So Pete,
Yes.
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Very fair and free I will be with this, okay? I'll hold the cards kind of at fingertips at all times.
Yeah.
But you can see joker, queen, joker.
Yeah.
All right. The money card is the queen. So I'll place this down here for £20, Pete, from the till, okay?
Yeah.
The queen.
Yes.
Very simple and fair. I'm just going to lay these cards down on the table, 1, 2, and 3. Okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Where do you reckon the queen to be?
I would say the middle, without a shadow of a doubt.
So 2.
Yes.
You bet 20 quid on that?
Is it my money?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. If you did, it's fine. I mean, the con man always wins, so you should never really bet on the con man. I'll show you again. Look. This time, each time they make it even easier to follow, which means they sucker you in to take your money, right?
Right.
So in this case, you can see where it's face down, and you can see when the queen is face up.
Yes.
So if I turn this way, you still know where the queen is,
Yep.
and where it is this way. And the same thing, but even more fair at fingertips, 1, 2, and 3. Now watch for the move. You ready for the move?
Yeah.
The move is here. Beep. There it is. 1, 2, or 3, Pete.
2.
Would you bet on it?
Yes.
For £100?
No.
Oh, okay. 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should never really bet. I mean, as I said, the con man always wins. Now at this point, they're going to allow you even more of a handicap. So I'm going to place the cards like this. Now instead of having the cards face down, as you see it here, to give them even more of a handicap, they turn the cards face up. So you can see exactly where the cards are. Joker, Queen, Joker.
Yes.
Now, come on, for £200, would you bet that it's either 1, 2, or 3?
Well, it's in the middle. Number 2.
Yeah, this is a bet that you would have to take, right? Because you can see it.
Yeah.
But obviously he's a con man. And when he puts it down like this, that's when the queen goes. And remember that Joker? That's why you should never play the 4-card Monty, because they will always win. And there you have it. And that is Simplex Monty.
That is. It's Simplex Monty. You weren't going to tell them what it is. We were going to ask them to guess. If you know what that trick is, guess. But that is it. That is absolutely great. It's one of my favourites. It has been for years. And it is this. The reason we're showing you is we've just got them back in stock. So that is Simplex Monty, available in red or blue backed bicycle cards. What is happening? We're trying to run a professional outfit here.
I'm just been down in the cellar.
So guys, if you've got Simplex Monty, let us know what you think about it. It is something that I think I first got this from Bromley around about, it must have been, well, it was when I still lived in London, so it was about 20 odd years ago, and it's been one of my favourites ever since. The routine we put together, Bromley's original routine was just sort of one phase. We created more of a 3 or 4 phase routine out of this with some different moves as well, to face up, face down. That's all explained on the DVD.
I love this, right? In next month's column in here, I talk about tricks that you carry, can carry on you and do at a moment's notice, but still have visual impact. And Simplex Monty is that. With just those 4 cards, it's all you need to carry with you. I don't really do packet tricks in the sense of, counts and all that sort of stuff, but this is just right up my street, and it's so visual. And there's some nice extra handlings in there. There's one that you have, which, you hand everything out at the end. So, it really is great. So if you haven't seen that before, it's called Simplex Monty, and they are now available.
Cool. So, how are we doing? Any questions? Oh, someone mentioned actually that they received the newsletter. Someone mentioned on here, and they don't know what the QR code is.
Or how to use them.
They're really easy to use. What we're doing is we're placing QR codes next to product descriptions and so forth. And these are basically links. These are digital links that will take you exactly where you need to go on our website. Now, if you've got a smartphone, and it's any smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, all you need to do is go onto your App Store or Google Play and download a QR reader. All right, that's all it is. It's an app. They're free of charge, and they're called QR readers. In fact, I'll show you how easy this is to work if I've got one on here, which I'm sure I have. QR. Okay, so
you don't have to use a particular one. Any
QR reader. So that's come up. It's basically like a camera, and you can see something in there. But have a look. If I go over one of these codes, all I have to do is point my phone at it. Instantly, that is going to take me. We were on the merchandise section there, and that's taken me to the merchandise section on my phone.
Very cool.
So you literally download a QR reader. Open up the reader, it will come up with, it will access your camera. You sort of just aim your phone at the QR code, and it will take you instantly to the space on the website.
Brilliant.
The product or whatever. So, but that's an easier way because obviously a link won't work on paper, whereas a QR code will. So it's really cool. If you don't know how to use them, get a QR reader because they're great.
I'll give a shout out to Peter Booth, who's just tried out the chop cup routine that I do, and he's loving it. So thank you for that.
Brilliant.
And Claire says, do you think you two will do some live tours in the future? No. We lecture, but Pete is soon to lecture, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, you catch us lecturing, but no, this sort of banter will stay here, I think.
Well, you never know, actually.
Well,
we have got a couple of things planned, but it's not like a tour.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We've got some out and about stuff planned.
Yes, yeah, but it's not a tour.
No.
I don't know how
we were
would tour
looking
this,
for theatres that hold 8 people.
yeah.
They all seem to hold a few more. So
in order for us to sell out, we would need to be, about 8 people there.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know what we would do, but no.
So remember, guys, you're in with a chance, as always, of winning yourself an exclusive Alakazam live mug. All you need to do is comment underneath this video while we're live, because we will randomly pick a winner with our random winner generating machine thing.
Very good. I'm just reading the comments as you're doing it.
Someone said this isn't working. Have you heard that go up?
No.
If
Do you want me to think?
Yeah, reset it.
All right,
we're going to reset it just in case, but you are going to hear some flapping going on because it will flap round.
It won't just be me talking.
No.
Yeah.
So, just in case it's lost the connection. Anyway, while we're talking, why don't we show this?
Yeah.
This is from a very good friend of mine called Brian Caswell. Brian was the genius mastermind behind Trilogy, which was the effect that started off all the card and number sort of plots.
Yeah.
Now, 5th card was something we had out a few years ago. I personally love the effect. I changed the presentation, which is what you're going to see now. You're going to see my presentation for this effect. Brian's was a lot darker. And I'm going to play it now because that's going to wind me up.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So let's find out where it is.
Before you do that, very quickly, I just had a question from Mark. Just wondering what this was called again. Struggling to find it. The Experiment. I think if you type The Experiment in, it's by Franz Harary, or Harary. Type that in, you should be able to find them. Perfect.
If you own any Alakazam merch, i.e. the mug or the t-shirts or anything, take a picture and put it up here in the feed. Can you put pictures in the feed?
I don't know, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do own it, so it'd be cool to see the pictures of you guys in it. I know Mark Calls sent us one the other day.
Yeah, let me just have a look at that Franz Harary thing, see if it's on the...
I don't know if it's on the homepage.
Let me have a quick look for these guys.
Try his surname.
Oh,
Frank Garcia.
yeah.
Great magician.
There you go. Yeah, it's in there. If you type in Franz H, I typed in. I might.
That should be reset now as well. So it's sitting on what it was before, but
so maybe it was working.
Yeah, I think it is working.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you type in Franz H, FRANZ space H, it will come up. Now you'll see that there's some from the warehouse. Ignore those ones. Get the ones that we got in stock, and you can get it for only £9.99. So that's
Cool.
That's there. Okay. So now we are going to go into my presentation, hopefully, of the 5th card. David, are you superstitious in any way? Have you got things like a lucky number or a favourite colour or something? Not that a favourite colour would make you superstitious.
No.
Unless it was a lucky colour.
I am a little bit superstitious, yeah. I don't walk on drains if they're 3 in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay, well, I've got a favourite number. A lot of people sort of have a number they don't like the number 13, Friday the 13th and stuff like that. I've got a lucky number, and my lucky number is 5. So if ever I go to the horses or the dogs, I always bet on the 5th horse or dog in the race.
Right.
And it always seems to come in for me. If I'm playing poker with some lads, I will sit in the 5th position.
Right.
Because that to me is quite lucky. I tend to know that if I sit in the 5th position or if I bet my money on the 5th position, I'm always going to come sort of quids in.
Right, okay. That's cool.
So I'm going to try and demonstrate my luck with the number 5. All right. I want you to imagine that you're going to walk down a long corridor. On the wall of that corridor, there's going to be a whole packet of playing cards. Each card sitting side by side by side, okay? And the cards are in alternating colours. It's a shuffled deck, so they're not in order.
Right.
But they're alternating from either black, red, or red, black, red, black.
Yeah.
But it goes all the way along that corridor.
Yeah.
So in your mind, I want you to see yourself walking down that corridor, and you're going to stop at any position.
Right, okay.
Okay. And which card, if you were to turn around and look at it, which card are you looking at?
I'm looking at the 7 of spades.
7 of spades?
Yeah.
Okay. So the card next to that, as you continue walking, I'm going to reach in and grab the 7 of spades. The card next to that, as you walk down, is what?
The 4 of hearts.
4 of hearts?
Yeah.
Good shout. 4 of hearts. And the next card?
6 of clubs.
6 of clubs?
Yeah.
And the next card?
9 of diamonds.
9 of diamonds?
Yeah.
There's 9 of diamonds right there. And the next one?
Jack of spades.
Jack of spades, which is there. And the next one?
The ace of hearts.
Ace of
Hearts.
8 or ace?
Ace.
Ace. And one more.
Okay, 2 of spades.
2 of spades, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is just about there. Okay, so that is a random choice. You imagined in your mind a wall containing 52 different cards.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to predict that this was the exact row of cards you would have seen, would you be impressed by that?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so this was position 1, this was position 2, position 3, position 4, position 5, 6 and 7. Now, if I was to put money on any of these,
It'd be 5, right?
it would be 5, and I'm going to put money on it.
Okay.
The Jack of Spades, like I said, for me, it's always about the 5th position and the 5th card.
Right.
Now, bearing in mind, you could have chose any cards
Yeah.
in absolutely any order. But I said I was lucky, not the first card, not the second card, not the third card, not the 4th card, not the 6th card, not the 7th card. I would always put my money on the 1 card out of 52, which would be the 5th card. And can you read out aloud what that says?
Says, I knew the Jack of spades would be the 5th card. That is brilliant. I have not seen that trick until today.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it?
It's great.
It's really good. Right, so that was the 5th card by Brian Caswell. Very, very easy to do.
When that was shot as well, I genuinely hadn't seen the trick up to
No.
that point. I'd seen it on the shelf so many times and heard you speak about it with customers, but I'd never seen it. I think it's great.
The thing is, it's really weird because we've got such a huge back catalogue of stuff.
Yeah.
And as with everything, as soon as we get a new product in that we've released, we sort of dem it. And it's the best thing since sliced bread. We really fall in love with it. And then we start working on the next new release.
Yeah.
And they start to fall to the wayside, all the classics. So what we are going to start doing, and I know we've done them on the vlog quite a bit, is have like a product, we call it From the Vault, where it's an old Alakazam product, but it's still as good today as it was back then. I mean, it shows you when a couple of years ago I performed eye change on the vlog.
Yeah.
And we sold more eye change in that 2 weeks after filming it on the vlog than we had done up until that point, and it had been out 3 years.
Yeah.
So we're going to start introducing you guys to some of the older Alakazam products as well, because as you know, the quality of Alakazam, I've always chosen products that I knew would stand the test of time, I knew were good workers, and if they were good workers then They're good workers now.
The thing is, well, we've done the vault for a long time on the vlogs, but we know that a lot of you guys are new to the vlogs as well, so you may not have seen them. There's I think there's 140 up there to watch, which is a lot of time. And so you can go all the way back to even the first one that we did is all on the vlog section of the site, but there's tons of what we call, again, the vault performances, and it's like you say, they're just as good now as they were back then, but because of the amount of tricks that come out on a weekly basis now, they get forgotten about. But
well, the one that I was going to perform today, I might do it next week actually, is Against All Odds, which is such a tremendous effect. It really is, and I've got routines on there for close up or stage, and I know quite a few people, even Tom Binns, who Tom does. What are his characters? He's got the DJ. You know Tom Binns. Oh my God! Someone help me out. Tom Binns' characters. He's got the psychic, and he's got the hospital radio DJ. He was recently on 8 out of 10 Cats. Right. I can't remember what name he goes by, but he does it in his stage show, I believe, when he's the psychic. Right. And he does my Against All Odds. Awesome. Or my routine for it. So, it's really cool.
And people are loving these.
Ivan Brackenbury is the DJ. Does that just come up as well?
It has, what we were saying, so the guys are loving the older effects, but again, it's great to see them. But people definitely need to get in Trapman Gold too.
Yeah, see, that's something I need to do on the vlog, because I haven't done that for years.
Chaos 2.
Chaos 2 is amazing.
I'll do that. I absolutely love that one. There are great ones out there, and we could literally do weeks and weeks of vlogs just on our effects. Yeah, So there have it. Are we going to give away the mug?
Before we do that, we have 2 courses for October for the Academy. The first one you've just seen the trailer to, and that is Revealing Mentalism with Chris Rawlins. That's going to be a 2-day course, and it's going to be great. Chris, if you've ever seen him work before, he tours with Luke Jamay. He's had a few items out, actually, a few items being released. One of them was a clipboard called Reveal. Now, I believe that retailed for about £50. Yeah. He's going to teach you during his course how to make that for less than a £5.
Yeah, nice.
He's also going to teach you his new version of the Reveal clipboard and teach you how to make it. And he's going to teach you some tips and tricks with it that he's never shared before. Also, he's going to talk about mentalism. He's going to be talking about different peaks to do with business cards and so forth. So it's going to be a really, really good 2-day course. I'm personally really looking forward to that one. Yeah. And we have a very good friend of both of ours, Jamie Dawes.
Yes.
Jamie, as a lot of you will know, is becoming known for his sort of darker stories. And in his Academy course, which is called Tackling Terrifying Taboos.
Very good.
He is going to teach you everything about his darker brand of magic. He's going to teach you how to add a sort of more story-based, darker presentation to the effects you already do.
Just in time for Halloween.
Just in time for Halloween.
Also, we're going to go over sort of how to structure routines, how to create and make stories more personal to you. It's going to be a great course. It really is.
And he's going to teach you how to age props. He's going to show you and teach you his handling for decisions, which in my mind is one of the best out there. The whole justification for everything is just superb. So he's going to be teaching you that is a course which is happening, I believe, the 18th of October.
Just before or just in time, shall I say, for Halloween.
And that course will be run every year around about this sort of time. So anyway, let's have a look what Jamie has to say.
Hello, my name is Jamie Dawes. So do you have an interest in the bazaar, and do you want to impact your audience in a way that makes them remember you long after you're gone? Well, in this course, our learning objective is for you to have a greater understanding of bazaar illusions, how to create them, and how to tackle taboos in your working environment. So why in magic are we scared to perform bazaar effects? Well, that's because bazaar effects normally tackle taboo subjects, but these can be dealt with taste and tact. Now, whether I'm at a residency, a repeat booking, or even just out with friends, I always get asked to perform one of my bazaar effects. So we're here to discover the grim and the gruesome, the fun and the fearsome, but most importantly, we're here to use bazaar magic to enhance your diverse repertoire. Now, any effect can be turned into a bazaar effect, and just because it is a bazaar effect, there's no reason you can't use it in your everyday working gigs. And a prime example of this is my presentation for Magic Smith's Double Cross. Now, every magician I've shown my presentation to now performs a little bit of bazaar in their working sets. But why does this work, and what makes it so positive for your audience? Well, it makes for a compelling performance piece, it creates intrigue, and it builds and builds and builds for a finale. I will teach you how to create backstories the way an actor should, and that way, when someone asks you a question, you'll instantly know the answer about every character you speak about. So then we're going to discuss props, how to age props, how props really affect your storytelling tricks. In this part of the course, we'll talk about things that are everyday objects that you can turn into a bazaar effect. Some of the items don't even exist and are hidden in plain sight. Either way, we will teach you how to make truly terrifying items. Lastly, we move on to method, discussing how to create methods, which ones to use, and how to utilize them in your bazaar effects, making sure, of course, that method does not override presentation. Now, in this section, I will teach you some of my all-time favorite bazaar effects, stuff that I've kept closely guarded for years. So we've got some spirit slates, we've got some Ouija board tricks, we've got some photo tricks, we've got lots of great ideas, even a very, very interesting PK Touches idea. So I'm sure during this section, you will find something that you really want to go out and perform. Of course, we will be talking about my classics as well, including Scream, The Deceased, and maybe even a sneak preview at something that's coming up. So please come along and join me for this Alakazam course. I know that you're going to enjoy it, and we're going to have some great fun together. Grab your voodoo dolls and meet me there.
Do you have your voodoo dolls?
Not with me.
No. But you do have dolls.
I do. We've got the Living Dead dolls.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
There's one next door, actually.
There is one next door. It's very nice. It's a magical themed one.
It is. It's sawing a lady in half and not putting her back together again.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. All right. So, is that put us towards the end?
That has put us towards the end. So, guys, check out all the Academy courses coming up. And obviously it's your support that makes us continue doing them. We've got this month, we've got Jamie Dawes, we've got Chris Rawlins. Next month we've got the great John Carey, who's one of our core tutors, and we have Chris Congreve, that's going to be all based around commercial card magic.
There's a question here. What time does it start? Our Academy courses, we aim to start at 7 p.m.
Yeah, we aim to start at 7 p.m. UK time. But the thing is, I'm going to explain this once more because people are still finding it hard to get a grip on how it actually works.
Yeah.
Now, the courses themselves are streamed live. So if you purchase it, you've got to pre-book your course.
Yeah.
If you purchase it, you log into your Alakazam account, click into the Alakazam Academy section, and that will allow you to watch and take part while we are live. And then what happens is after the event, it will be saved into your account. So if you wait till after the event and try and buy it, you won't be able to. But if you purchase the event and can't make the time or day, doesn't matter because it's saved in your account. You can download it or you can watch it as many times as you want. Obviously, because these are live lessons, there's a lot of interaction which we really love. So it's always great if you can watch them live to try and watch them live because you'll get a hell of a lot from it.
Yeah.
But if you don't make the time or date, it doesn't matter because it's saved in your account.
Yeah, and the great thing is as well, each of these courses, I mean, they are limited and they won't, you can't buy them afterwards, but they will rerun. And the great thing about them rerunning is that our tutors have a rough structure of what they're teaching, but depending on the class that's with them and the questions, they end up going in different directions. That's why each course each time you watch it will feel like a different experience. So
And if we rerun a course, so let's say you were to book Jamie's course. Next year, when we rerun it, it will be rerun live. Obviously, Jamie might be adding a few bits to it. Things might change. Anyone that took the course the first time round will be offered the course again if they want it at a very, very, very reduced price. So you could watch it again, take part again, and watch all the new bits that are going on.
Great. So Jonathan Batchelor brought up a good thing here. Actually, he said, I think some people seem to think it's a subscription as well, and it's not. And so that's the thing. You don't commit to a whole year, or it's not a big price for a whole year. It is, you can pick and choose, and I think that's what's nice about it. You create your own classes.
So if you're not into card magic, don't get a card magic course. Our aim is to basically provide courses to cover eventually all sorts of genres of magic. And we're also going to be doing sort of master classes where we're going to pick a particular item. Let's say, for instance, sponge balls, and we will offer a master class on that. So for that whole course, it would just be sponge balls for an hour or 2 hours. So we're going to be concentrating on that one thing. So anyone that wants to learn certain things, it will be a great way to learn it.
Dan Ives says coin magic ?
Coin magic. Tune in to John Carey's new course coming up in November, where we will be announcing one of our December courses. Okay. So you'll love that. You really will. So we're aiming to have at the moment 2 courses a month.
Cool. Anthony, mine should be December. I haven't got an exact date yet, but it should be in December. And I've got some fun stuff planned for that.
Cool.
All right. Cool. So I think just a quick recap. So there was the Franz Ferrari DVD, the Move 01, the 5th card, Simplex Monty, and of course the newsletters that you will get with every purchase.
While stocks last. If you've just joined us, remember to join us right here on our Facebook page this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. UK time for the launch of this bad boy. Okay, and we've got, this will be available, so this will be shipping out after you've watched it. The very next day this will ship out to you. We've got an after show attached to it where I'll be teaching you one of my preferred routines with it, and also which isn't included on the DVD, so this will be an after show sort of exclusive. And we will be talking about a brand new pre-release, which is going, or pre-order, which is going live that night with a special guest.
I will keep this going because your questions are coming in, and these things last as long as your questions last. So I will just answer these because they're here. Jacob Anderson says, any academies on just performance and confidence tips? Now, I know we're going to have Gary Jones. He's going to be touching on that. I'm going to be touching on that in my course as well. I don't know whether we will have courses solely on that because I think there's only, I don't reckon it would last 3 hours. There's only so much information. But
we've got some great courses coming up, and the information you gather within the courses, anyone that watched the Zero to Hero with John Carey, even though John was teaching sleights, you got a lot more from it than just the sleights and the tricks. All his thinking behind it, his timing, the psychology behind it. I know that the course that Gary Jones is going to be putting together is about misdirection, and that within itself helps to sort of breed confidence. And all of our courses, even though they might be aiming at things like misdirection, they're all going to teach tricks as well. The tricks will be in there to demonstrate to you how certain things work. So keep your eyes out, because we've also got, next year we've got Morgan and West coming in to do an academy course. Now a lot of that will be on more of the confidence theatrical side. There will be some tricks taught, but it's going to be about showmanship and everything as well. So it'll be a very valuable course to anyone.
And I think that is one of the key things about these academies. It isn't just show and tell tricks. I think when it comes to confidence and approaching tables and stuff, each tutor that we have in will have their own opinion on that, and it comes up, doesn't it, normally anyway. But yeah, they're all worth doing, and all you've got to do is read the reviews of the ones that have happened so far, and we've got some very happy customers out there. So.
And the Chris Congreve one, for those of you that don't know Chris very well, you might have heard of him from some of the products he's had out, like Child's Play. But Chris is a full-time working pro, so he's going to be giving lots of tips and advice about hitting tables and stuff like that.
Yeah, so is his one up and available to...
It went up this morning, yeah.
Okay, cool. So make sure, guys, take another look at the trailer for that, or maybe we'll end on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is going to be an amazing one. People here are putting in, great lineup, proper working magicians, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can go to lectures and tricks are great within that lecture environment.
Yeah, of course.
But you leave and you don't really perform what you see. The great thing about it is the information and the time that's put into the little tips is what is worth the price here. You get all the tricks as well, obviously.
And bearing in mind, each one of them so far has run minimum 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Minimum 2.5 hours.
Oh, that was only Carey, and he had how many? 6.
6.
So
yeah.
I think the others are like 3 hours.
Yeah, Carey's last one, John Carey's, the last lesson in Zero to Hero was over 4 hours, I believe.
Oh, it's crazy.
And I think Michael Vincent's was 3.5 hours, 4 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah, and worth
great.
it. Amazing.
Absolutely great.
Right.
Shall we pick a winner?
Let's pick a winner for this mug.
Okay, so let me get on to the amazing pick a winner type machine thing.
Oh, it's changed its name.
Yeah.
But this is great. I mean, it's 4 minutes past 3. We've been here for an hour, so thank you so much for joining us, guys. I mean, we say it every week. We know it's a Tuesday afternoon, but it's something that we can stick to, and you guys come and go, so it's fantastic. So,
remember, if you haven't liked us, hit that like button on Facebook. Watch this machine go up.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And tell your magical friends.
Yeah, please do. Pass the word on. If you enjoy it, pass it on so they can as well. We would really appreciate that.
And please join us Thursday night for the live, because it will be a good night.
7 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
All right. So let's hit the generate button.
We have got Dan Ives.
Dan Ives, and his comment is,
afternoon all, get my mug comment in early.
There we go, Dan. Good job. He got his mug comment in early, and he has won the mug. So Dan, sales@alakazam.co.uk, just send us a message, say that you won that, and we will get that out to you as soon as we receive the message. Clicking pen is so annoying, Peter. Tony Hawkins. Don't say it, Tony, just keep going.
It's a sort of habit-y thing.
Not just any pen, though.
That isn't any. That's an Alakazam live pen.
Good segue, Tony. Appreciate that. so yeah. Oh, we're talking in unison. That, I think, brings us towards the end. Thank you so much. Look out this week, Thursday, 7 p.m. We're going to be doing our 2 tricks. We're going to be launching them, and then Friday our vlog will go up. So you see us 3 times this week. Apologies, but. Yeah, make sure you grab yourself a mug so you can join us on Thursday. Have a little drink out your mug. And
before we go, this screaming in the face of cancer. This happens every year. Well, this is the 2nd year this is happening. It's a great evening for a very, very good course. It happens in Leicester, I believe.
Yes.
It's run by my very, very good friend, brother by another mother, as they say, Mozik. And there are some great names on this lineup. He sent me the email, but he hasn't put them on there. But I know Phil Smith. I think Dave Vegas is on it. So basically, if you are based around this area, around the sort of Leicester, Derby way, check out the website. It's www.themagicaltouches.co.uk. All right? And if you put in /, tickets.
Yeah.
You can get your tickets.
Cool.
What are you going to say?
Nothing.
Right.
No, it's great. If you live in that area, I think it says here Wigston in Leicester.
Right, cool.
So there we go.
And it's the 28th of October. It's from 7 p.m. till 12 p.m. I will be sending some information out in an email at some point. But if you know Moz, ask him any questions you want. But it's going to be a great night. We couldn't make it last year. Unfortunately, I can't make it this year. But I spoke to Moz and we might actually go up there next year and do a live stream show from there.
Awesome.
We'll see
That
what
sounds
happens.
cool.
But this is a really, really good cause, guys, and you will have a great, great time. You've got some phenomenal magicians there providing the entertainment. There's live music. It's brilliant. So support this, support magic, support the cause.
There you go. Awesome, guys. So thank you again, and we will see you on Thursday evening for our live launch, 7 p.m.
Yes. See you then.
Bye, guys.